fashionistas thing, or?
Not fashionistas, it's awkwardistas. Get it right. So today I received a message from our ringleader Lizzie, and she was like, "Make a video this week, dang it," end quote. So I got on YouTube and I looked it up, but I don't see any new videos from you guys, so whatever. Besides Emily, and Emily, your video was great, that you stained the floor and everything, but you looked really sad, and I'm so sorry that you feel sad. I wasn't used to seeing you like that. Like, where's my happy Emily? I miss that Emily. So I hope you are feeling much better in your video this week. And if you guys, Carrie and Lizzie, uploaded videos, I didn't see them for show, because it shows that Emily's was the last video made. But she mentioned having some kind of problem like that too. Anyway, enough of technical difficulties. I have so many mini stories to tell you this week that I don't really know where to start. Last Wednesday, it snowed, so that was pretty much the most exciting thing ever. And we actually got a day off of classes, which is really rare for our school, because they just don't cancel classes very much. And they canceled, the night before, they said they might, and then they canceled classes until 12, which I was cool with anyway, because that just means I don't have to get up for my 8 o'clock that day. So I was cool with that. And then, like, at 11 o'clock or something, that morning of Wednesday, they canceled classes for all day. And it was only, like, 2 inches or less of snow, but we had a great time with it. And I spent the day at this like, hipster coffee shop with my roommate, and we did homework. So it was lots of fun. And then today, it is pretty much the complete opposite weather, because it's like 70 degrees and gorgeous outside, and everyone is like breaking out the flip-flops. It's amazing. And it makes me like really impatient for spring to come, but it'll come. And I went to another game, just like the video clip I showed you last time, except this time it was even worse because they lost by 1 point instead of by 2. But the student section was even bigger, and it just makes me really happy because, like, you know, like pep club, it was like something I really enjoyed in high school, and this is kind of like that. However, just like in high school, ours is kind of like all just guys that yell, so I don't know, it's not very organized. But we'll see, maybe it'll get to that point someday, if our basketball teams ever stop being terrible. And then this last week was also crazy because we had a guest in our room. And we may or may not have broken her. She stayed up here on the top of this bunk. I'm sitting on the lower bunk, which we use like for sitting and for sleeping and for studying and for sitting. And that bunk over there, I think I've showed you all this before. That bunk over there is where I sleep, and the brown blanket is where Owl sleeps. Anyway, last week she was here, and she was sleeping up here. When we got news that we were getting a visitor for this tournament, we thought it was going to be like a high schooler. So we were like, she could sleep up top, we don't care. But then it kind of turns out to be like this 40-year-old like teen mom, and it was great. Just kidding. It was really awkward. And she kind of broke her foot because she got down to go to the bathroom one night, and she broke her foot, and it was awkward. Meredith, come give us your thoughts about the woman breaking her foot. This is my roommate, Meredith. I don't think you've met her. Hi, guys. My thoughts on Holly breaking her foot.
Oh, crap.
Basically.
Yeah. It was pretty bad. I felt bad because I'm the room leader, and I should have given her my nice little bunk down here, which I offered to do. And she said, no, that's fine.
And then she broke herself.
And then she hurt herself. So I kind of adopted her for the day. And I took her to some place to get her diagnosed and gave her crutches. And
she gave us chocolate. So
nice lady.
She might not hate us completely.
Yeah.
And then also, I was gonna go. Oh yeah, I might also end up being on the TV show America's Funniest Home Videos. I submitted a video of Tommy being stupid like Tommy does over spring break and over Christmas break, not spring break. And I got this phone call from Los Angeles, and there was this lady from AFV, and I had to sign all this legal stuff. So that could potentially be really awesome. So those are all exciting, random things that happened to me this past week. And I probably should have told them more enthusiastically, but I don't really feel like it. And I have to read this really awful, like the worst story ever for my lit class. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to swim, and then I'm going to do appreciation of art homework, and then I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to wake up and eat some grits, and I'll probably go to appreciation of art.
How about your journal?
A journal? I'm starting a journal that is like a challenge to do one thing that scares you every day. And I base it off the quote by Eleanor Roosevelt, which says the same thing. It says, do one thing that scares you every day. Because I have really lazy, selfish, shy tendencies, and I just you guys remember, like, in high school, like, I would always make Lauren be, like, my minion and do, like, the scary things for me. But, like, I should just do them myself instead of, like, being afraid of what people would think of me. So, like, for instance, I went to church the other day, and I could have stayed in the college class, which is really fun, but I decided that it would be better for me to go to the new membership class that they have for their thing. So I did that, and it was exciting and scary, but it was good that I did it, because I think that's more of, like, what God wants me to do. Okay, so that's all from here, and I just hope you guys make videos, and there you go. All right, 7 minutes. I'm sorry.